September 7th and 8th, 2021, the crescent moon, emerging from bright sunlight after its new moon phase, appears near Mercury on these evenings. On September 8th, use a binocular to find the crescent 5.0 degrees to the upper right of the speedy planet. Chart caption, 2021, September 7th and 8th, the thin moon appears near Mercury on these evenings. This chart shows them at 25 minutes after sunset. By Jeffrey L. Hunt. Mercury is nearing its evening greatest elongation, although the apparition is difficult to observe from the mid-northern latitudes. The moon reached its new moon phase on September 6. Mercury is visible about 15 degrees to the lower right of brilliant Venus at 25 minutes after sunset. It is hiding in the bright light of early evening twilight. Use a binocular to locate Mercury about 4 degrees up in the west. The moon makes a wide pass on the evenings of September 7th and September 8th. Here's what to look for. September 7th, find a clear western horizon, free from houses, buildings, trees and other obstructions. About 25 minutes after sunset, Venus is visible to the unaided eye, over 10 degrees up in the west-southwest. Mercury is nearly 15 degrees to the lower right of Venus. The speedy planet is nearly 5 degrees above the horizon and about 13 degrees south of the west cardinal point. The crescent moon is only 1% illuminated. It is about the same altitude, height above the horizon, as Mercury and a few degrees north of the west cardinal point. Chart caption, 2021, September 8th, through a binocular, the crescent moon is 5.0 degrees to the upper right of Mercury. September 8th, under the same conditions as last night, the moon is to the upper left of last evening's position. The moon's phase is 5% illuminated. The Mercury-Moon combination is easier to locate, although this occurs during bright twilight. The moon is 5.0 degrees to the upper right of Mercury. Both fit into the same binocular field of view. Tomorrow evening the moon is near Venus. Meanwhile, bright Jupiter and Saturn are in the southeastern sky during the early evening. Detailed daily note for September 7, 2021 25 minutes after sunset, Mercury is over 4 degrees up in the west-southwest. The razor-thin crescent moon, 1.0d, 1%, is about 4 degrees up in the west, slightly north of the west cardinal point. The lunar slice is 14.6 degrees to the right of Mercury. In the precision used in these notes, the age of the moon is 1.0d, but in the Chicago region at this time, the moon is 14 minutes shy of that complete day. For locations farther westward, the moon is a little higher in the sky at this time interval. Use a binocular to locate the moon and the speedy planet. At 45 minutes after sunset, Venus is about 8 degrees up in the west-southwest, 2.9 degrees to the upper left of Spica. Yesterday at this time interval, Venus was very close, 0.1 degrees, to 76 Vir. This evening Venus is 1.2 degrees to the upper left of that star, showing the rapid eastward movement of the brilliant planet along the plane of the solar system. Venus, Spica, and 76 Vir fit into the same field of view of a binocular this evening. At this hour, Saturn is over 20 degrees up in the southeast, 17.0 degrees to the upper right of Jupiter. The Jovian giant is over 15 degrees above the horizon in the southeast. 2 hours after sunset, Saturn is nearly 27 degrees above the south-southeast horizon, 1.0 degrees to the lower right of Upsilon Cap. Saturn slowly creeps west as it retrogrades. Jupiter, retrograding in Capricornus along with Saturn, is over 25 degrees up in the southeast, 4.2 degrees to the upper right of Iota Acer, 1.4 degrees to the lower right of Mu Cap, and 1.7 degrees to the upper left of Deneb Algedi. Detailed daily note for September 8, 2021, 25 minutes after sunset, the crescent moon, 2.0d, 5%, is over 8 degrees above the western horizon. It is 5.0 degrees to the upper right of Mercury. Both fit into a binocular's field of view. 20 minutes later, brilliant Venus, stepping eastward in Virgo, is about 8 degrees up in the west-southwest, 4.0 degrees to the upper left of Spica and 2.3 degrees to the upper left of 76 Vir. 2 nights ago, Venus had a close conjunction with 76 Vir. The planet is moving eastward at about 1.1 degrees of ecliptic longitude from night to night. Farther eastward, Saturn is over 20 degrees above the southeast horizon. The ringed wonder is 17.0 degrees to the upper right of Jupiter that is nearly 16 degrees above the horizon. 2 hours after sunset, Saturn is over 27 degrees up in the south-southeast, 1.0 degrees to the lower right of Upsilon Cap. Jupiter, nearly 26 degrees up in the southeast, is 4.3 degrees to the upper right of Iota Acer, 1.6 degrees to the lower right of Mu Cap, and 1.6 degrees to the upper left of Deneb al-Jidi.